In order to brew the perfect cup of coffee, you must follow the following steps carefully. You need the right equipment, a 3-part Italian macchinette, which you could buy at your local Italian store. Distilled by reverse osmosis water, stored in your fridge overnight to deplete all the imperfections. Proper coffee that you can buy again at your local Italian store. A generous amount of brown unprocessed sugar in the raw with appropriate dispensing tools. Some cream, fresh 10% cream stored in a stainless steel container. A thin-walled British teacup. And a ripe organic lemon with appropriate cutting paraphernalia. You begin by pouring the filtered water into the reservoir of your Italian macchinette. It's important to let this water sit in the open stainless steel container overnight so the undesired elements of the solution have a chance to escape through the process of diffusion. Next, you must add the Italian coffee into the holding section of the macchinette. Be careful because too little coffee and it will be too weak. Too much coffee and it will be bitter. Make sure that the coffee beans are ground very, very finely. Not coarsely like with the drip kind. Very finely. This will allow the maximum surface area to come in contact with the water, producing the best flavors. Try not to spill any along the edges or it will be difficult to screw in the top of the macchinette. Pack it down gently, but not too hard. If you have spilled some, I recommend using an implement like tweezers to move those beans into the reservoir. You do not want to use your hands and risk getting the oils from your fingers mixed into the coffee, ruining the flavor. Now that you have the coffee nicely packed into the reservoir, you screw in the top section of your macchinette. Make sure that when you do this, the bottom section of the macchinette that's filled with water remains flat. You do not want to pick it up and tilt it and splash your coffee with cold water. An old Italian trick to preserve the beautiful taste of coffee but yet eliminate the bitterness, still preserving its boldness, is to add a sliver of a lemon peel into the reservoir like so. Carefully place your prepared Italian macchinette onto a properly sized source of high-intensity heat. This will quickly increase the temperature and pressure of the bottom portion of the macchinette, forcing the water up through the coffee at maximum temperature one time, allowing it to collect in the upper portion of the macchinette. We are ready now to pour the coffee into a thinly walled British teacup. It is important now to add the correct proportion of the raw organic brown sugar. I recommend again that you use the tweezers in order to get it just right. It is essential to use the thinly walled British style teacup due to its low heat capacity. If you use a large, clumsy American style mug, too much of the coffee's heat will be absorbed into the porcelain. Add the desired amount of 10% cream from your stainless steel reservoir into the coffee while it is stirring. Continue to stir the solution until it is homogeneous. I want to say, hey guys, it's Klaus. Welcome back. We got a lot of work to do today. We got to get right into it. I've got 3 IS2Ms to give away. Yeah, get right into it. It's 5 minutes into the video. Okay. You remember a little while back I did a video called Community Contributor Exposed. I'll leave the link for it in the top right corner of the screen. If you watch that video, you'll know that Wargaming has provided me with 3 of these IS2Ms. IS2M. Tier 8. Tier 7. Fuck, let me get this straight. Tier 7 Russian premium heavy tanks. And I'm giving them away, 3 of them, and there was a contest. And the contest rules were you had to leave a comment. All you had to do was watch that video and leave a comment roasting me, making it entertaining. And I was going to pick the 3 most entertaining comments, and they are the lucky winners of this. And I thought, why the hell, might as well fucking play the thing while I announce the winners. So I played 3 or 4 games. The first game, the obligatory mastery ace tanker game, in my I'm playing as a deputy. If anyone kills me, they win 250 gold. And I'm playing this thing. Well, it's fully decked out with a really good crew and all that shit, all the skills. But hey, you guys had to leave comments, and I said the most entertaining comments would win. So while you watch, let's enjoy some of the stuff that you guys left in the comment section. Now, as is the case in the game, where 20-30% of people that play are complete and total utter muppets, like some of these guys that are going to sit in front of my gun the whole game. Some of you in the comment sections didn't follow the simple rules, which was leave a comment, make it entertaining, roasting me, and then sign the comment with your in-game name and the server you play on. Like Igor here, who left this comment, driving with car to buy coffee while complaining frappuccino. Only America! Which is an okay roast, Igor, but you forgot to leave your in-game name and the server you play on, so you don't win anything. Just like John Chapman here forgot to leave his in-game name and server. He writes, I am just commenting to try to win a tank. You would have won, but, you know, I don't know who the hell you are. No tank for you! Just like old-time subscriber here, Ronald. He is now definitely over the edge. Pills do not help anymore. No, I do not need a tank. I don't play World of Tanks anymore. Thanks, Ronnie. You've been around forever, and, you know, no tank for you, but, fuck, you didn't want one anyway. This was the most entertaining comment that I read of all the comments. There was over 3,000. This was the most entertaining one. You made a mess in your pants, didn't you? You didn't sign, so fuck you. You don't win anything. Simple instructions. You leave simple instructions, you know, and, why are they called simple instructions if people can't follow them? Is it only simple people can't follow simple instructions? I don't know. I don't get it. But a lot of you did follow the instructions. You left a comment which somewhat roasted me, and it was entertaining. Like, this was a good effort here. Spitfire 33, he tried. You are not a nice person. And he signed his in-game name and what server he plays on. Well, you tried, buddy. You tried. You get a participation ribbon, but not the most I mean, it's entertaining, but it was, you know, it's not really entertaining. But you tried. So you should feel really good about that. Now, here's a comment that is winner-worthy. I mean, this is what I'm looking for. Look at this. Oh, somewhere in this favored land, the sun is shining bright. The band is playing somewhere, and somewhere hearts are light. And somewhere men are laughing. And somewhere children shout, but there is no joy in Mudville. Mighty Claus has sold out. Now that! Well, I would have been a winner, but you forgot to sign your in-game name and server, so no tank for you! You know, you guys, when I gave the instructions out, I even gave you an example. Like, if I was roasting myself, I would have left a comment like, Klaus Kellerman went from calling them out on the Russian refund to bending over and getting a Russian reach around. And then sign my in-game name and server. You know, that kind of comment would have won. I gave you an example of how to do it. Very specific steps. And the Knight of YouTube followed those steps perfectly. His comment is, Klaus Kellerman went from calling them out on the Russian refund to bending over and getting a Russian reach around. In-game name, Strategist 1776, and a server. So, how did you come up with that one? No tank for you! T''S stupid that the tank gets 3 of the players who have the most likes. Nobody is going to read a few thousand comments, but all the first 50 will be read and they will have the most likes. Klaus, now you are asshole. Bumbo 2015 EU. I'll just have you know that, yes, I did read all the comments, including yours, and I have one thing to say to you. No tank for you! And the first game is over. The obligatory community contributor victory with Ace Tanker and, you know, what, Reaper, Fire for Effect, Fighter, Sharpshooter, whatever the hell, yada yada, and the Bruiser, the High Caliber, all that shit on the top with all the damage, and made a whole bunch of credits, right? And used the consumable and all of that stuff. Unicom, you know, a powerful game with didn't block any armor because the armor is shit. Whatever. You know, but the the 13th skill commander and the crew, they helped me do it. You endured the first game, so let's announce the first winner. And the first winner is the Mighty Jingles, who left this amazing comment. Shots fired! Look at that, he got 208 thumbs up. Huh? Now that's Hey, wait a minute. You didn't sign your in-game name and server you play on. No tank for you! I was watching your video one night when my girlfriend walked in and asked, "Is that Kermit the Frog talking?" I played along with it and told her yes, it was. She asked, "Why is Kermit talking so angry playing online tank games?" To which I replied, after many years of binge drinking and hard drugs and getting fired, this is what he's come to. The next morning, she told her friends that I watch the former Kermit the Frog voice actor play with tanks on YouTube. They took her seriously. I don't know if I should be scared that my girlfriend and her friends are that dumb or not, and maybe this is a sign I should seek out a more intelligent partner. But if this gets me a free tank, maybe it will be okay to keep her around a little longer. It's a symbiotic relationship, right? Dias Flack from the NA server, you are a winner! And we're going to keep playing this sad music because sadly, you won't be able to tell your girlfriend that you won the tank. You'll be happy, but you won't be able to say anything because you're fucked, you know? I'm sorry, but you're going to have a lot of time on your own to play with the tank because you ain't playing with... no fun bags for you. You are too old for YouTube. Go find a normal job. Leopard tank sucks. It has no armor. Go play Russian tanks. Sometimes this job is depressing. No tank for you. You're so sexy, I just want to crack an egg in your ass and fuck you until it's scrambled. That was very entertaining, but I'm sorry, I just can't. I just can't do it! I can't. No tank for you! Maybe if you had put no homo in brackets at the end. I don't. Okay, let me think about it. Dear Mr. Claus, I want an IS-2M, whatever the hell that is, because why not? Sincerely, Hellpit from the NA server. And then a few seconds later, Dear Mr. Claus, now that you are wargaming royalty, I hope you lower yourself to read us commoners' posts. I would like an IS-2M, whatever the hell that is, because why the fuck not? Sincerely, Hellpit from the NA server. Wrote it 2 times just in case it wasn't clear the first time, and always double down when you're being an asshole. PSD, I don't need no stinking likes to win. Everyone know that. And you would have won, except PS. I don't know. PSD doesn't make sense. And everyone know that. No. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. No tank for you. So here's the deal. You write a funny comment and win a funny tank. However, here's the bigger deal. Because your funny prize is Soviet, and with Soviet RNG, Claus probably won't show your replays unless you have been a very annoying tanker. Well, you didn't win, by the way. No tank for you, but good point. All the winners, I want you to play your tank and send me your very first game. Send it to me. And I'll do a video of all 3 of you guys. Even if you suck. No cherry picking. Okay. Are you getting bored? Are you getting bored while you watch me dominate on the battlefield here? All right, let's announce the second winner. Here we go. Ready? Women only call Claus ugly until they find out how much money he makes off of YouTube. Then they call him ugly and poor. Infinity Gamer. And as is the case in most comedy, it is funnier if it's true. And you're right, I make almost fuck all on YouTube. That's why I count on you guys. I count on you guys for your support, and I love you all. Especially my Patreons and my channel members and all of you that, help support me, the poor ugly guy. Okay, you're the winner! A rocket! Infinity Gamer! Yeah, you won yourself an IS-2. You think you're pretty clever, don't you? Actually, that was pretty funny. I like that one. And that's why you won! Klaus Kellerman the man. Klaus Kellerman the legend. What can be said about Klaus that hasn't already been said 100 times in a court of law? In only a short time, Klaus Kellerman has become a successful star on YouTube, a hero to the downtrodden and a member of Costco. Okay. Claus came seemingly out of nowhere, but really it was just Canada. Canada, thanks for the help in World War II. While Claus was directed towards his fame by his lack of success in any other field, it was his passionate desire to buy food which fueled his unstoppable drive to sit in his basement all day on his computer to produce his masterpieces of armored mayhem. What more can we expect from him, you may ask? Be happy you got this much, I say. And you would have won, except you complimented me. You mentioned, I sit in my basement all day to produce my masterpieces. Masterpieces of armored mayhem? That does not sound like roasting. No thank for you! Ping, 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 ping. Ping, 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 ping. I'm pinging. Ping, 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 ping. It's enough to drive a guy nuts. I just want to end this. Let me just drive off the cliff and get it over with. No take for you. Klaus Kellerman destroying Canadian stereotypes since 2015. Cowtown Bob. Cowtown Bob, are you from Calgary? Well, you didn't win, but participation ribbon for you. Klaus must never get lonely with all those other personalities running around in his head. There are treatments for that shit, Klaus.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No take for you! You have made it difficult to parent. I have spent years telling my children that whining and begging will not change my mind. You, sir, are proof that it does work and have made life impossible for millions of parents. Well, that could be a stretch. Might be closer to 10 or so, but it feels like millions! Well, I didn't promise you a rose garden. You had kids, You made your bed. You sleep in it. No take for you! I make my children watch your channel and tell them when they don't do well in school, they're going to end up like you. Well, they have to model themselves after somebody. No take for you! Guys, if I could, I would give you all a free IS2M, but I've only got 3. And so a lot of these great comments I've turned down. The humor, the use of some of the memes we got going on the channel. Everybody know that, and up the ass, and all that stuff. The things. Funny enough, no one really. Stunned Again didn't come up very often, but I got to tell you though, but the most entertaining I found were the people that were confused and had no clue what they were doing and forgot to leave their username or the server they play on, or just to completely miss the whole point of everything. And the winner of the participation award to that effect, which I found to be one of the most entertaining comments submitted, is Tankman, who wrote, "Hi Klaus, have incorrectly given you wrong username. My correct one is xman_4. Cheers, thanks mate." And if you'll notice there, he forgot to mention what server he plays on. And he also forgot to leave any sort of comment roasting me or any comment that may be construed as being entertaining at all. Here's a guy that left no comment, essentially. Now here's a guy who does not remember who he is or where he's from. How the fuck are you going to win anything? Well, I'll tell you, you've won something here on Klaus's channel. You are the winner of the Participation Ribbon Award for this contest, which, elaborating the true meaning, what it means is, no thank for you! Keep forgetting to sign these. Jack Matt Yet. You keep forgetting to sign these. There's more than one. You left lots of comments and you forgot to sign them. So you thought the best strategy was to leave yet another one hours later saying you kept forgetting to sign them. How the fuck do you expect me to find your other comments which I ignored because you didn't sign them? No take for you! Okay, we're going to get on to the third winner here. But before we announce the third winner, I've thought about it. And I only have 3 tanks to give away, but there is one comment that was worthy, and I will. Let's make it a runner-up winner, and you don't win an IS-2M. Sorry, because I just couldn't do it. But I will gift you 3,000 gold myself on my own from myself, nothing to do with war, because your comment is deserving of something. I mean, I thought about it. It was a little creepy. I felt uncomfortable, but it's in the back of my mind, and I can't get it. That is the sign of an entertaining, something that's entertaining, is when it just, you just can't let it. It's there. So I love your comment. I love your comment, man. No homo. You're so sexy, I just want to crack an egg in your ass and fuck you until it's scrambled. Destroyer 575 from the EU server. You know what? 3,000 gold for you, buddy. 3,000 gold from myself. Oh man. I just came up with the contest, just like, what would be an interesting thing to do? Should I make them send me their epic games, their epic kills, only ace tanker games, the highest XP game? We could put them. I could put them in a spreadsheet and sort them and just pick the highest XP, or the most damage, or some bullshit shit like that. No. But I never thought, that when I said you got to leave a comment and it'd have to be entertaining, roast me, that someone would think about the egg and the ass and scrambling them. I just, it's bothering me, but okay. All right. From my own pocket, 3,000 gold for you. I wish that I could give away 100 of these, because I've got, well, I don't have 100. I have over 44,000 or however many of the best subscribers on YouTube. This is where I, kiss your ass and try and make you feel good even though you lost. Because you knew when you started it, right, that there would be a contest and there would be like 3,000 comments. And so what do you got? 3 out of 3,000? 4,000? You got 3 out of 4,000? Oh, wait a minute. It's about 500 Muppets forgot to fucking sign the comments. So you've got about 3 out of 2,500 chance, which is still shit, right? It's still, you got no hope. But hats off to you guys. You persevered. You left the comments. You tried your best, knowing that the odds were stacked against you. There's no fucking hope that you could possibly ever win. You never get lucky. You've never won anything in your whole life. It's always just fucking, shit. You always get the shit under the stick, and you knew that going into it. And but you still tried, and I'm doing these sucking up to you so that you will feel okay even though you lost. Oh, that Claus. I didn't win, but boy, I sure like his channel. That's the, I want you to come away with that feeling. Because really, guys, I can't afford 2,500 IS-2Ms. It's just, but I appreciate all of your guys' support, and I have to thank Wargaming, the guys from Wargaming North America that gave me 3 of these to give away, because that's, hey, you're getting something for free. At least, well, 3 out of 2,500 of you that took the time to leave a comment and not fuck it up by not signing or leaving a comment that says, I forgot to sign the previous comment that you ignored. So let me leave a separate comment, which is just a signature. Try that with your taxes. Just mail the IRS. Hey, I forgot to sign. My name is, you'll be audited for sure. But okay. The third and final winner. And I'm kind of drawing it out here because I'm playing this. Have you been watching? I have been playing. What do I think of this tank? It's a really good tier 7 tank. It has a kick-ass gun that does lots of damage, high alpha, but it's going to be great if you're top tier, and it's going to suck if you're bottom tier. So it all depends on the matchmaking. Takes forever to aim. But hey, it gets the same gun as the IS-6, which is a tier 8 premium. No fun for you if you own an IS-6. Thank God we're not giving those away. So there you go. And the winners, after I announce the final one here, Wargaming will credit your accounts. I'll follow up, and you guys let me know if you got them. I hope you get them. And when you get them, play your first game. I don't care if you suck and you die in the first 15 seconds. I don't care. And it's all in good fun. You play your first game, and then send me that replay. Load the replay on World of Tank, WOTreplays.com. Send me the link to my email address. Hit the About button on my YouTube page. It'll tell you how to do it. And put in the title of your email, first game, IS2M. And I'll know if you're one of the winners, because I got your name if you signed. And then we'll do a feature on, if you guys aren't deadbeats, if you're like too ashamed, I only got 1,200 damage, I don't want anyone to see it. And I reserve the right to take the tank back if you don't send me your replay. Send it to me, it'll be fun to watch. Okay, the third winner. Let's have a look. Those people at Tim Hortons were so nice to give that angry homeless man a coffee. 52 thumbs up. You forgot to sign your username and the server you play on. No tech for you! Okay. Here it is. Chickaroo sent this commented. I figured in the beginning of this video you were either going to the unemployment office or a Tim Hortons. You Canadians are so predictable. With your beady eyes and flappy heads. I don't know why. There were so many great comments. But Chickaroo on the NA server, you only got 3 thumbs up, man. But you win an IS2M! Beady eyes and flappy heads. It would have been funnier if you said beady eyes and flappy hands. You get it? Hands would have been a funnier word too. But I'm the comedian. You're nothing. You're just some guy that left a comment, so what do you know? But you won! So just to recap here, Chickaroo, you are a winner of an IS2M. Infinity Gamer, you are the winner of an IS2M. Dias Flack, you are a winner of an IS2M. And Destroyer 575, I will gift you 3,000 gold myself because I just can't get your comment out of my mind. Thanks, everyone. I wish I could have had hundreds more prizes to give away, but hey, this is the low budget channel, and I thanks all of you for all your support and for watching and for everything you do to help this channel grow. Let's keep it growing, and you never know, maybe one of these days we'll have a bigger contest. I hope. I don't know how this shit works, but when we get to 50,000, maybe we'll do something, or 100,000. We're going to the moon, guys. And remember, all the winners, send me your first games and we'll do a feature. Except for you, Destroyer 575. Please don't leave any more comments. Especially ones about cracking the eggs and the ass and scrambling. And